We have seen a little bit of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer earlier this week with the remastered maps, although it was just to an extent, and the movement being significantly faster than it is in Modern Warfare 2. What do you think about everything so far? While the community does seem to be pretty excited about what we have to come, let's talk about what can be done that will possibly make Modern Warfare 3 an even better game. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. As we go along, drop your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. The last take on this list may be a bit controversial, so be ready for that one. Let's get started. First things first, it will be cool to see more balance in multiplayer. It would be fantastic to have multiplayer modes that cater to different playstyles and preferences, not just rewarding the player that moves less. We all know Team Deathmatch will be Team Deathmatch. Might be a hot take, but I felt this was absolutely the case in Modern Warfare 2, with the more stagnant playstyle being rewarded. Next, for the new gear perk system, possibly have each perk within its class have different colors. Let's say, for example, in the gloves category, have the scavenger gloves be navy blue and the assault rifle gloves be dark red. For the vest category, the Grenadier vest could be an army green color, infantry maybe black. I think this will be a cool concept on the aesthetic end of things, and I don't quite see it being much of a problem competitively unless the colors are super bright. Let me know what you think about this. It would also be dope to see less visual clutter, specifically the visual recoil and or screen shakiness that I spoke about a lot on my channel during Modern Warfare 2. It can make things seem a little more theatric and dramatic, but all in all, I think it puts players at a serious disadvantage. And this goes for motion blur as well. Should it still be an option? Absolutely. But once again, I do think from a more competitive standpoint, this gives enemies the upper hand if you are using these things. And next, ranked play at launch. For obvious reasons, it will be dope to see ranked play at launch because players can dive right in and see what the competitive aspect of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is about, versus waiting a few months before developers actually think about adding a competitive mode into Modern Warfare 3. I'd also like to think it would control the SBMM aspect of things just a tad bit. Not entirely, but assuming the competitive community will be spending more time in ranked play than public matches may ease some of that irritation in players who like to be a bit more casual. And as far as Warzone, not saying things need to be a direct copy and paste of Verdansk, but it would be cool to have the Battle Royale map play a little more similar to Verdansk versus what we had in Modern Warfare 2, such as Ashika Island and Al Mazrah. I do think the maps in Modern Warfare 2 were a bit more aesthetically pleasing, but it seemed that Verdansk played a bit better in a Battle Royale sense, from solos all the way to squads. Also, more weapon variety in the competitive scene. Obviously, in Modern Warfare 2, we literally only saw guns such as the Vaznev 9K submachine gun and the TAC-56 assault rifle. Yes, in ranked play, you would see other guns such as the M13B and the Lockman sub, but I think it would be a pretty cool dynamic if the competitive scene saw a little bit more variety. I also think it will add a little bit more personality to the game. Also, an innovative and creative co-op mode that offers more challenges and rewards. I'm not sure if raids will be returning in Modern Warfare 3, but maybe something similar, even if it's called something different. More modes that involve teamwork, strategy, and coordination, such as zombies, spec ops, survival, or something entirely new. And I literally just mentioned zombies. Yes, zombies is confirmed in Modern Warfare 3 as Outbreak, but we need an extraordinary zombies experience, in my personal opinion, something similar to the Black Ops 3 zombies setting, Der Eisendrache. This is a zombies map in Black Ops 3 that is set in a mountaintop fortress setting. At the time, the map featured a number of new and returning zombies features, including the Pack-a-Punch machine, PERK machines, and Wonder Fizz orb. One thing that absolutely stood out about Der Eisendrache was the bows. I'm not going to go into too much detail about those bows, but after taking the required steps to unlock the initial bow, each of the 4 upgraded bows had its own quest in order to achieve an upgraded bow that had its own distinct powers. This would be an absolute game changer if this was in Modern Warfare 3. Really quick, let's talk about my guys over at Waves Customs. It has been a minute since I plugged these guys. Use Waves for the gym, playing and recording music, and of course, gaming. Get Waves fitted for your ears only just by scanning your ears with your smartphone, both iPhone and Android. They offer a damn good product for a one-of-a-kind experience, and Waves also kills it as far as aesthetics. Maybe you want to rep your favorite esports team, or maybe you want to rep your favorite e-girl. Whatever the case is, Waves kills it as far as aesthetics and most definitely audio. Check these guys out. It'll be the first link down in the description. Now let's get back to the video. I may ruffle some feathers with this last take. So here we go. Lastly, possibly input-based matchmaking. I can't believe we are still even having these discussions to a degree, but a lot of players are still complaining about what input their opponents are using. And what I think is kind of funny, they typically only care when they're losing. It's even gone as far as players comparing rotational aim assist to cheating. That I find outrageous. And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with keyboard and mouse players being in lobbies with controller players. I have plenty of keyboard and mouse players in my squad, and they don't seem to care for a player's input either, winning or losing the game. So for the people who absolutely have an issue with playing against people who aren't using the same input as them, developers could possibly consider making this an option. I personally do not care at all. At the end of the day, no matter what input a player is using, the better player is the better player. Simple as that. Also, there are pros and cons to both. Controller players, yes, we have aim assist, but we also have significantly more input delay than a mouse and keys player. I think it's a fair trade. Anyway, maybe this can be done. Will it? I honestly doubt it. Let me know what you think about this though. If you have anything in mind that you would like to see in Modern Warfare 3, feel free to drop them down below and let's have some conversations. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for sticking around. And if you dug the content, consider subscribing for more gaming content such as Call of Duty and X Defiant. You can expect 2 videos weekly from my channel every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you all once again. All y'all take care and I'm out.